Boy, do we have a big show lined up for you guys today. Welcome to Cartoons Etc. with me and my co-host, Jodan Gorman from over at Intellectual Frog Legs. So good to have you. I see the chat's really warming up. We have Audrey Russo from Real Talk Radio coming on to talk to us a little bit. I've been on her program a few times. It's a real pleasure to be on with her. She asks some great questions. She lets me yak. Well, we're going to let her yak today. And but Jodan has a really good cold open that I want to play for you while you're getting warmed up in the chat. And here, I got to find it. It's somewhere here. I think it's this one here. Anyway, enjoy.
Jump in where you can and hang on. Come on, come on.
This way, when I get out of office in, let's say, 8 or 9 years from now.
Nothing undone is bittersweet, but it canceled along the street. Some kind of revolution in the town. Oh, raise a place and safe and make it look like a clown.
What are you protesting?
The unions. Got the union right here. The union does deserve fair. They do good work, so they do deserve fair wages and stuff. So
you're protesting for the teachers union?
Yeah.
Okay. And what you say the teachers don't get fair wages?
Well, what I've been hearing on the news, they haven't been getting a lot of fair wages. So
now you see you got the Party for Socialism. You believe in socialism?
Not necessarily. Kind of.
You know what socialism is?
Not really.
This ain't no party. This ain't no disco. This ain't no fooling around.
It's being said that a second plane hit the other tower.
That sounds like deliberate to me. I mean, I hate to say anything on live TV. A third plane. Oh, yeah, this is really something. 3 planes. How many, Gilman? 2 or 3?
We don't know. Right now, that was a replay of the...
Yeah, that was a replay of the second one going into the other tower. Wow, I just can't believe what's happening here.
Why don't we go to commercial break?
Why don't we go to a commercial break, regroup, and get the story straight, okay? We'll be right back in a moment.
Empowerment. Sick.
There's no business like show business, like no business I know. Everything about it is appealing.
MAGA is dead. We're moving past Donald Trump and
crazy. I'm crazy for feeling so lonely. I'm crazy.
This is our city, and this was Mexico.
Crazy for feeling so blue.
Gonna show you.
I knew you'd...
Your Honor, I would like to call to the stand my surprise witness, the ghost that never lies. But I'm the only one who can see him and hear him, so I'll let everyone know what he's saying and doing.
Objection, Your Honor. This is ridiculous. Overruled. I'll allow it.
I got Trump derangement syndrome. I hate the motherfucker.
TDS. Democrats have TDS. You can't catch it from French kissing, no, it's all inside your head. What is more, there's no cure, makes you dumb and immature. Watch the fake news, it's atrocious. See their hatred so ferocious. They can scream, they can shout. Some will threaten to move out and expatriate like Ellen DeGeneres. Although it may confound you, yes, it's all around you. TDS, TDS, TDS. When you're down in the dumps, you can blame it all on Trump. There is no accountability if you're living like a chump. You're alone on your phone, hear his voice, it makes you moan. That's when you increase your drinking, say goodbye to critical thinking. He tells jokes, you get ill, now it's him you wish to kill. To democracy, he's an existential threat. Come on, put down your drink, it's time to call your shrink for TDS. If you're stressed, an exorcist if you're possessed with TDS, TDS, TDS.
Oh boy. Okay, let me get this back up here. Here I am. All right. The guy that made that cold open is sitting in the waiting room, the green room we call it. Mr. Joe Dan Gorman. Let me bring him on real quick. Good job, my man.
Well, I didn't make that laugh. I mean, I just put together clips.
I know you put together the clips.
That was me singing. That was, I was doing all the singing there.
Yeah.
A man of many talents, just none that are visible.
I'm going to check and see what's going on with my Rumble because I don't see it popping up here. Let me reload it.
It was going. I saw it going.
Okay. Yeah, I have to restart it for some reason. We have a great guest, Joe Dan. We got to bring her on.
Audrey. Yeah, we love Audrey. She came to our cookout this past year. Yes.
She did. She did.
Yeah.
That's where I met her in person, live. Here she is.
All in person.
Hi, Audrey. How are you?
Well, I was from the South Bronx, though. Anyway.
You're from the South Bronx?
I'm from the Bronx. Yeah.
Bless your heart. Well, we're glad you made it to America.
Yes. Yeah, right. Did you put that together? That was great.
I just threw those clips together.
Yeah, that was good.
But yeah, well, thanks.
Audrey, why don't you tell us a little bit about yourself? I've been on your program
I hate this stuff. Okay. I don't talk about myself. I talk about all y'all. Yeah.
Well, just a little bit. Say, I'm interested in some of your guests because did you interview Hegseth at one point?
Yeah, I've had Hegseth. I've had, well, you can name anybody from the entertainment because I come out of entertainment. Mm-hmm. I'm a SAG-AFTRA member from New York City. Mm-hmm. Ooh, hiss. I've been doing the show since 2010.
Screen Actors Guild. Hold on.
Yes, you got it.
I hadn't heard that term SAG in a long time.
I know. Down south, they're not familiar too much with SAG, are they?
Well, I'm in the South. I'm familiar with it.
Oh, okay. You are. Well, not too many people.
I just proved you wrong. No, I'm good.
Okay, you proved me wrong. Yeah, I have my degree I have a BS in art and music. I also did graduate work in therapeutic counseling, which have nothing to do with the program, but yeah, I mean, basically we do a lot of what you're doing. You do it more humorously, but we're anything for the preservation of Western civilization. Of course, we hit a lot on the Red-Green Alliance now, but we hit on the program started out first and foremost against Islam, and my friend there, Tommy Robinson, he had been on the show a lot before. Last time he was on the show before he got thrown in the last time into jail. And gosh, Raymond Ibrahim, Robert Spencer, Noni Darwish, it goes on, and Andy Boston, and it never ends. We thought we weren't going to have to do this again, but here we are again, talking about Islam, because they were quiet for a little while, and we thought, well, okay, maybe we got this under control. No, we didn't.
No, we don't.
They were quiet because they were freaked out how crazy the Democrats became. Like, what the hell? Maybe we should team up with these crazy son bitches. Yeah,
exactly.
You nailed it with that cartoon, the Red-Green Alliance, because there it is. Because they're using each other, like who's zooming who.
Yeah, exactly. I think they're waiting for whoever wins is going to try to take over the other side at some point.
Yeah,
and then there will be a war amongst them. But
so that's where we are right now. But Islam they figured they go for the two big red states. I mean, they're everywhere, but Texas. They're moving like a tidal wave there. So the question for all of us is, since they are using our Constitution to their benefit. They're the Trojan horse, not cloaked in religion, burqa'd in religion.
Mm-hmm.
So what do we do with that? Because they're moving through everything.
We point out the non-religious aspect of it, which is a government, and that's illegal. We can't have that. It should not be classified as religion when it has a built-in government. I mean, I'm sorry.
They're using Islam as a religion. It's not a religion, and they're using it as like a Trojan horse to bring in the rest of it. So
that's it.
Thanks, Obama.
Yeah, thank you, Obama.
Well, he was a big part of this. But we also have the problem with Qatar, or they used to call it gutter. Their money is they have given, and everyone points to Israel, which offends me greatly. But they have blown $7 billion through our universities, and looky, look what we got.
Yep, exactly.
A bunch of
in fact, I think
communists
I heard Tucker Carlson is in on that too, on that grift. Somebody said he has a home over there. I don't know how true that is, but he's paid a lot of money from him, from what I hear.
Yeah, he's busy blowing kisses to them right now.
Yeah, right now. Audrey,
blowing something.
Audrey, can you tell us how people can get a hold of you or where they can see your show?
Oh, sure.
I didn't put it in.
Yeah, you can. There's a lot of different places, but you can find where you can do that at audreyrusso.com.
Okay.
Or that's the shorter version of realtalkradioshow.com. So just audreyrusso.com. That's where you can find the stations, because there's some radio stations, because it's radio. We don't do video like you, not yet. But where it's a lot easier for the guests that we have to, because some are overseas and some are here and some are extremely busy. So that's as convenient as we can make it. But yeah, you can find everything there.
I hope everybody gets over there and checks out her interviews, especially the great interview that she does with me.
And when is Mr. Gorman going to come on my show?
Yeah, Mr. Gorman.
I thought that's what this was tonight.
Well, this is your show. I'm talking about coming on my show.
I always screw things up. No, anytime. I would be delighted, darling.
Great.
Audrey,
so now I got it. Now everyone's hearing that live, so you got to come on now.
Yeah. Okay. Yeah, promises.
Right.
So, Audrey, we're going to go through some of my cartoons. It'd be a pleasure to have you go over them with us, give your 2 cents on them.
And we'll say hi to the peeps in the rooms here too.
Yeah.
We got Fancy, what's up? Audrey and Squicky and Charlie. It's like I should have that mirror, that mirror, that romper room or something. I see Audrey and Charlie and None Your Business.
Yeah.
And
over on the Rumble chat, we have Knock Your Socks Off. We have South Carolina Girl, our hall monitor. We have Anna Lustenberg, Lon Will, and a numerous amount of other people. What we'll get to a little bit later. Cindy.
Yeah.
Hey, Cindy. So I'm going to pull.
Somebody said my shoulder keeps disappearing, and it's like, whoa. That's magic. Well, I'm deformed or something. I need to go to the doctor.
Got a little Quasimodo thing going on there.
Yeah, I had a hunch.
Well, here's the first cartoon. I do a cartoon every week for once a week, Sunday, usually for alphanews.org. And he was trying to take credit for the feds coming in, investigating the fraud and arresting people after he tried to impair their investigation, after he tried to stop their investigation. Now he's trying to take credit for assisting them. J.D. Vance said he's like the arson. He's like the arson that shows up and pretends like he's helping the firefighters.
Yeah, that's what he is. Yeah, exactly. He's a pip, this guy. Oh, Prancer.
Mm-hmm.
You didn't know he's one of the reindeers, right?
I was thinking of a mammal. But I was not connecting the reindeer, but okay.
Prancer, yeah.
He is the Prancer, though.
Yeah.
Thank God we didn't get. Can you imagine if they'd stolen that election with Kamala and this lunatic?
Oh my goodness. Oh. I think it would be unrepairable if they had got in there.
Yeah, no. Yeah, well, they'd still be pouring over the border. There was 20 plus million that came over, according to Victor Avila, who is now working with Tom Homan. It was more than 20 million.
Yeah,
so,
they were trying to play it down to like 10 million or a little over 10 million.
They're still trying to do that. Yeah. No, there's 20 plus million. And gee, they're all criminals.
Yeah. Oh, yeah. Most of them are.
Yes. Well, first, they are criminals because they're across our border illegally. But every other country was dumping their criminals.
Venezuela, all of them.
Yeah, and they had more than 100, and believe you me, it's more than 100, way more, that were on the terror watch list. They're still here that they don't have in custody. So guess what they're doing?
Yeah, all their insane asylums they were clearing out. So guess who gets to deal with those? This cartoon here is for Americans for Limited Government. Kind of the latest.
Oh, that's perfect. They ran out of racism, so they had to make their own. Like, okay.
Well, that's a typical Marxist. They can't find something, they make it up. So how did you get Hakeem Jeffries to stand there with the paddles while you were drawing?
It wasn't easy. Thank goodness for being able to bring up photos. So anyway, that does that.
That's brilliant.
And then of course they
the arm comes off.
The media tries to make out like the Iran is winning this thing and the United States is losing. So this is where this derived from. Yeah. Again, for American for Limited Government.
Well, yeah, they're their cheering section, but the way Iran looks at it is, even if they're hanging by a thread right now, but if they continue to hang on by that thread, they're going to say they won. They got a victory because that's how the
they're already saying they won. They've got a bunch of Baghdad Bobs over there. You remember Baghdad Bob? We're winning, and
they have no navy. They have no military. It's been totally eviscerated. Do I have another one?
That reminds me of the Black Knight. You know
I had a lot of people mention that.
The John Cleese group.
Yeah, I had a lot of people mention that.
Monty Python.
Monty Python. Okay.
Yeah. Get back here. You coward. And then this one, the inspiration came from Joe Dan's friend.
Yeah, bear in mind, he came up with the chalk outline thing, and
that's funny.
and I said, well, let me just give it to Branco, and he'll draw something with it. And look, very nice.
Yeah, we got it done.
Yeah, and you know what? The Democrats are having a bad time. We can't get overconfident.
No,
but boy, it sure looks good.
It looks good, but we better not get overconfident about this because they're pretty clever.
No,
devious.
It will be 2 more years of investigating Trump and impeachments, and nothing will get done.
Oh, it'll be if they win, it'll be because they cheated. Yeah, and there's a lot of patriots who ain't going to put up with that anymore. So
absolutely.
But we're going to win. We're going to win. We're going to make sure we're going to take care of business like we did before. But we're not going to get complacent because we know what kind of pieces of crap these people are.
Absolutely. Well, that's why we're the majority. Nobody wants their policy, so they have to lie. Look at Spamberger. They're investigating one of her. This is getting good. What I want to see is Fauci. He's got like 1 more week before the statute of limitations is up. I just think I like this guy Blanche. I think that he's got something going because what do you think? They got that guy. He's in his 80s too. The guy that was closest, that advisor. I think they're giving him a deal right now.
Yeah, I hope so.
Because you can't let Fauci go.
Now, what about the pardon? Biden gave him a pardon with the auto pen. So
no,
how's that going to play out?
No, he didn't. That's right. Audrey's right. He did not get one.
Oh,
No,
he didn't.
No.
Oh, that's good
and the
news.
states could, any of the states could, because they have cases against him.
Oh,
Any of the
good.
states could have already brought up charges. Why they haven't, I don't know.
No,
I don't
well,
know. But
we
he's
can only-
he's a mass murderer. He's a mass
Yeah.
murderer. So.
Oh, what he did to what those little dogs, those beagles, he okayed that. And
Oh
then-
gosh, that was twisted.
Yeah.
He's,
I believe that shot killed my Aunt Jane.
Yeah.
Um,
Well,
Hmm.
it's actually even worse. Yes. It's even worse than that. And I'll go back even further than that. He's responsible for releasing AZT. Okay. AZT was taken off the market. I know a lot about this for a reason. I lost half my immediate family to AIDS, my mother, my father, and my brother.
Whoa.
Oh my gosh.
Okay. And that was because of Mr. Fauci, because HIV, the body actually could survive it, but not if you give them AZT, because it gives you AIDS.
Oh.
And so he's responsible for the murder of a lot of people. So I particularly want to see him go down.
Amen. Yeah.
Absolutely.
Anybody deserves
I
it.
should have worn my Arrest Fauci shirt tonight.
Yeah, absolutely. This one here that I'm going to pop up, I'm going to try to make it bigger so people can see it.
I love that. Who did that?
Some guy sent it to me. I have his name written down. I was going to mention his name. It's shoot, where is he at?
I wrote it down so I wouldn't forget it.
Then I forgot where I wrote it down. That's about the. Anyway, it's on my website. It's on my website, or it's on my Twitter feed because I shared it from there. So he's on there. So I apologize for not having it written down here. I thought for sure I had it written down, but I guess I don't. Anyway, yeah, I thought it was kind of funny. I like the muscles I used to have. Kinda. Yeah. Hairline's a little further up, I think. But it's close enough for me.
I like the pen. Yeah.
Yeah, the pen's great. So anyway, that kind of does it for the cartoons. I'm going to take that down. Let's see.
Is that all? You don't work
That's it.
much in a week, do you? You don't get
I
much.
try to avoid it if I can. Yeah, I have some. If we need to, Joe Dan has a few more videos. If we need to, I have some other extra cartoons that I pulled up.
Mm-hmm.
Audrey, can you have any closing thoughts before we let you go?
I'm going to focus again on Islam. We already have a problem with Marxism in the country, but we really need to think about this because they will continue. It's lawfare. They will continue to use our Constitution. And unfortunately, and I love the president, but his connection with Qatar and his family being involved in financially with them is a serious problem because they're still funding these things, funding a lot of things. They're funding a lot of things in Texas right now. So Texas is waking up, but a little bit late because they got their claws in there. Or they got their, I'll say talons in this case.
What I find
They are talons, yeah.
What I find very interesting is that they always talk about the advocacy coming from Israel, but it is nothing compared to what Islam is, as far as the Qatar and Saudi Arabia and all the Muslim states over there, Islamic states, are dumping a lot more money into the lobbyist area than Israel is, but they never talk about that. They always go on.
Why do you think that is?
Yeah, I wonder.
We're talking with some Christians here, right? Why do you think that is? This is a spiritual battle.
Yeah.
Why are they?
At 1,000%, it's a spiritual battle.
They're kicking on Israel, okay?
Yeah.
But meanwhile, Satan's right-hand kids, the Muslims they're the victims.
Mm-hmm.
They're the victims. Right?
Yep.
You see what's going on in New York City, and that's why I thank God I'm down in Tennessee. What's going on there with the synagogues? Mamdani's forget it. He's behind a lot of this. He's letting it go because they're trying to drive the Jews out of New York. I got a lot of relatives there because I come from a Jewish background. They are trying to drive them out. Where they're going to go is to Israel. but
Yeah.
they don't make the connection that there's a lot of business owners who employ a lot of people, and the city makes a lot of revenue from that. But that doesn't come to mind because
Yeah.
they're so focused with this Jew hatred. It's
What are they
unreal.
going to do when all the millionaires and billionaires leave New York? Where are they going to get their revenue from? They're just going to raise taxes on the
Yeah,
existing
well, Hochul
population.
or Jokel figured that one out, and she tried
Yeah.
to send people down to Florida. Oh, won't you come back so that what? So you can put into our coffers and for our generous programs, so that we can pay these people to vote for us again.
Exactly. And same with the New York, or same with the Seattle mayor. She got all on her high horse. Said, "Oh, if
You gotta
millionaires
pick
want to
them."
leave, bye. We'll see you." You know, and she lived in her parents' basement her whole life, job, and now she's the mayor.
Right.
Wow.
Yeah.
Crazy.
Well, you're going to be jealous of Tennessee because they're going to redistrict so that there's no Democrat districts.
Exactly. I think we're going to actually have firing squads for a lot of the Democrats. Something I'm looking forward to.
Well, good. I'll go to the range. Get ready. Just in case they call them.
Voluntary. It's a fun thing. It's a family event. I mean,
Yeah. Well, Audrey, will you be willing to come back on at some point in the near future?
I would love to.
you know, while Audrey's here, I wanted to mention the Jew thing. In my last episode of Frog Legs, I did a little segment on this ridiculous Jew hatred.
Yeah.
And how, I mean, it's just straight up racism. Anyway, I got into it. I have never gotten so much hate mail.
Wow.
It wasn't that many, but I mean, I never get hate mail because people love my show so much. But I got like 10 notes, like, yeah, it's the Jews, man. It's the Jews. Yeah.
Everything's the
I always
Jews.
had a problem with orange juice because I get hard.
Yeah,
it's the juice, man. It's the juice.
Man. Yeah. They can't even say it. Yeah, that's the Jews. Yeah, that's
Yeah, my
always.
plumbing screwed up in my house. It's got to be the Jews.
I stubbed my toe last night. It's the Jews. Yeah.
Yeah.
So we're just we're guilty
everything's
for
the Jews.
everything, right? But it's absolutely spiritual. And what's really sad and tragic, that is coming out of some churches. And that's sad.
Yeah, there's so many fake churches.
Those are
So
fake
many fake. You got some of these the Presbyterian church or something. These nutty ass denominations. Well, Jesus was wrong.
Yeah.
Hello.
Okay. Okay, sure. Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay.
By their fruits you shall know them. And I'm going to be on the side of the people who do not deliberately kill children and innocent people, rape, murder. And that's what Islam is. It's where it is in the Middle East. I don't see the Jews doing that. They say, well, they've killed children. Well, they haven't sought them out and deliberately killed them. They don't put their missiles behind schools. They don't do all the atrocities that the Islam does. So I'm going to be on that side.
It's the prophet Jeffrey Epstein. It's the prophet Jeffrey Epstein over there. He changed his name to Muhammad after a while.
Yeah, there you go. There you go.
I wouldn't doubt that. Okay. But
Audrey, it is so cool that you came on with us.
I would
Thank
love
you so much.
anytime. I can do it anytime you like.
Absolutely.
All right.
Yeah, a few people.
In 30 minutes, we'll meet you back here again.
And I will be calling on you to come on.
I will look forward to it, sweetheart. It'll be my pleasure.
I'll hold him to that, Audrey.
Okay.
All right,
You take
thank
care.
Sweetheart.
God bless
very
you
much.
both.
Thank you.
God bless you, darling. Audrey Russo, ladies and gentlemen, go check her out,
Absolutely.
man. Go check her out.
She, a lot of comments in there.
I hope we didn't mess up her reputation too much.
Yeah,
Her coming up.
She's
Man,
probably done now.
Everybody's commenting on that I'm like weirding out over here. I'm not real. My shoulders are vanishing.
Wonder if it's the shirt. Your shirt have any green in it? Maybe it's the green in the shirt.
Do you see any green in my shirt? It's black.
Hey, it could
It
be.
got a little blue and white. A little blue and white.
Yeah. I don't know. That's the first time it's done that. Maybe it's because you're sitting down. I don't know.
That's probably it. That's probably it. Because I'm
We'll
usually
say
standing
that.
up, and then I'm so hyper That's why I'm sitting down so I'm not bouncing back and forth. Everybody's always bitching at me. Okay, so now my shoulders are disappearing. Normally it's like, Joe, that moves too much. You need to stand still.
Yeah.
Y'all kiss my ass. I'm tired of this.
Some people
I'm
in the
leaving.
chat are saying why they need to move that a little higher. So never mind. I was going for a laugh here, but it screwed it up.
I don't even know what you were talking about, but that's good. Muhammad
That's
Epstein.
You got a video for us.
Oh, we've got all kinds of videos. Yes, we do.
How about let's pull up a Robin Williams deal.
Okay, yeah,
I thought
there's a
that was
clip
funny.
of this is fun. Robin Williams was shooting a commercial, and the director keeps trying to tell him, focus and just read the line. That's all you let me grab it. Hold on.
Talk about ADD.
Oh man, this dude was wound, tighter than I don't know, but this is so fun.
Into the camera.
Excuse me.
Yes,
may I help you?
Robin, just do the line so we can get out.
I can't heard everything. For me, this place is fabulous. I want to do the line for you.
Robin, the line, the introduction, just the one line that you've got to do, okay, please?
Yes, sir.
Okay?
Foul ball, a male hygiene spray. You know, sometimes below the waterline you could reek. That's why I need new foul ball. Something part Verathane.
I had it upside down. Sorry. This is fabulous. I couldn't believe. Bobby, this can's too cold.
Would you do the line now, just the introduction, one line, okay?
Yes.
All right.
Hello, I'm Sheldon Heston. You know, I have very few Jewish friends, if any. But I'd like to say, won't you please help support the United Goyim College Fund? Help learn a child to eat hot dogs this year, mayonnaise and corned beef.
Can we get another actor in, please?
Howard, give me a chance, please. I need this.
All I have to do is
You want to say, I didn't listen. That's just that way, and you know, even though
You're not going to do it, I'm going to cut camera. You got to do the line now. Just, all right? Can we hear it, please?
Okay. И очень надо быть в Америке. Сейчас в Москве. Ожидаю перекладно. София Моника есть пиелодне. You know, what I would have loved to have seen, actually, is if they could have combined Andropov's funeral and the Olympics and had him in the bobsled run. All right, I'm ready, Howard.
Oh, my goodness. Guy's crazy.
Pat Kenyon said what I did not say. Yeah, about he was wound tighter than something. But anyway, let's see. What else? We want another video?
Yeah, let's get another video ready. South Carolina said, great interview, Audrey. Yeah, that was good. That was really good. Really.
You know, we're talking about the Chinese people. Not today, but we were at one point. No, but you realize how racist the Chinese people are? They are not real big fans of black people. That's why you don't see a lot of black Chinese, I guess.
Yeah.
But anyway, this is a laundry detergent commercial, a laundry detergent commercial, and this woman, you just see she pops a Tide Pod in dude's mouth.
There we go.
Let it go.
My goodness.
Oh my God. She popped a Tide Pod in the brother's mouth and then jabbed him in the washing machine and pulled out a Chinese boy.
That's good. You know, Spencer's been in the news. The guy running for LA mayor.
Man, I tell you what, people are cheering for California to do the right thing for once.
Yeah.
For once, but Spencer Pratt, he's doing such a great job. Other people are putting out a lot of like AI ads for him and stuff. But he had a really good one. He did himself. Let me. I should have had that up. Let's see.
Yeah.
Okay. Yeah, this is.
Off. Yeah.
And then we're going to add. We're going to put this other one back to back.
Got two of them coming in. All right.
Got two of them. You'll need air traffic control.
Okay. Which one you want to do first?
Do the first one. That's the one that he did where.
Okay.
They're both good.
Yeah. I'm gonna.
Where Mayor Bass lives. You notice something? Or here, where Nithya Raman's $3 million mansion sits. They don't have to live in the mess they've created where you live. This is where I live. They let my home burn down. I know what the consequences of failed leadership are. That's why I'm running for mayor. For my sons and the rest of us Angelinos that want to stop these corrupt politicians from destroying our city. We are going to get the golden age of Los Angeles back.
Yeah, amen.
Play the next one.
Okay.
Please, I'm begging you. There's homeless drug addicts in front of the schools. My children aren't safe.
Look, if you were a transgender migrant, I could get you a free pussy.
Let's move the drug addicts closer.
Bass already solved crime. I endorse her.
Next!
Please, I just want to rebuild my home. It's been over a year.
Mom, look.
This is a machine. If we want to burn this town to the ground, pull through that!
I feel so close.
You can do it, Spencer!
Right now.
Yeah. Yeah, that's a good one. So,
but last night was a bloodbath in Indiana. Oh my goodness, that was a butt kicking. I mean, it was beautiful, and it was so good. I want to congratulate Mike Pence for doing a hell of a job rallying the troops against MAGA, and so we have a little song to play in honor of Mike Pence. And
right.
Nothing about a fly. We should have got a song about a fly. But anyway, it's up there ready to go. This is for Mike Pence and the Patriots.
All right.
That's good. Mike Pence is going back to Indiana. See you later. And take your pet fly with you.
A pet fly. Oh my goodness. Who all got the fly? I think Hillary got the fly at one point. Obama got a fly, and Pence.
Obama, he had a lot of flies.
Yeah. So.
What else? And I figured a long time ago Obama wasn't really black. He was just so full of shit he turned brown. Let's see what else.
What else
you know what? There is an amazing movie that's just come out, and it's called The Story of Everything.
Yes.
And I can't wait to see it because it's got some of the most amazing scientists that I've become huge fans of. over the recent years. Y'all, if you've ever heard me talk about them, it's like Dr. Stephen Meyer, Dr. John Lennox, Dr. James Tour. Dr. James Tour, he actually came on my show once. Sure did. But these are brilliant. These are not like some half-baked scientists somewhere. These are the most prominent scientific minds on the planet right now. And the thing about this, it's kind of complicated. And there'll be some parts that'll kind of go over your head, but stick with it. And it'll all come together. But basically, they prove that Darwin's theory of evolution was just a fraud. And the ultimate goal of what they conclude is that there's a God. And as a scientist, well, in the scientific terms, they don't come out and say there's God. They say intelligent design. But that is the first fundamental step you need to make to know there's an intelligent design. Then you meet God. But anyway, this Stephen Meyer, man, he had a huge impact on me in 2011, bringing me to God. I've been kicked out of churches, and I watched this guy on YouTube, and it blew me away. So anyway, I'm going to hush about that, but here is the clip.
And I was just
trailer.
I was just seeing, somebody was talking about within the Bible, it says that human beings are his most prized creation. And that when we look at each other, when we look at humanity and look at people, we need to keep in mind that this is, even no matter if we don't like them, they're still God's creation, and they're his most prized creation.
Yeah, and another thing is they point out that so many creatures like butterflies and birds, they have beauty that is not necessary for their survival. But it's just an added beauty. And that's what God does. I mean, everything's just so beautiful and perfect with what he's done. But anyway, it's kind of complicated because science started out, you're like who Isaac Newton and all those guys a long time ago. They all believed in God. They all believed. It wasn't until after Darwin came along and that they said, "Oh, we're atheists now." Yeah, and because that gave them something to hold on to. An accident. And yeah. So anyway, I think I'm fascinated by this stuff. But you better play the clip, or I'll just keep talking.
I know. I was waiting, but I'd be waiting a long time.
Don't wait.
Today, I'm going to tell you a story which may seem very strange.
Galileo, Kepler, Newton.
Each tried to explain events in the history of the universe.
Has the universe always been here? Or is it finite?
Is there something else that would lay these questions to rest?
It reopens that question of ultimate meaning.
How in the world did this start?
The simulation theory?
The multiverse. You can't trust what's in front of your eyes.
Come on, that's ridiculous. That belongs in the movies.
We want to take our metaphysical hypotheses and see what they point to.
And I can remember him saying,
here is evidence for what can only be described as a supernatural event.
He himself made a discovery that shook his personal philosophy.
The fact the universe sprang into being at a definite moment seems to me theological.
And it is science that has revealed this.
We're dealing with a system of manifold, complex design.
Gravitational force compared with a weak nuclear force.
1 part in 10 to the 10,000. 1 part in 10 to the 20.
Turned out to be the tip of the iceberg.
We associate information with a rational intelligence behind it.
It had an uncanny resemblance to a digital bit string, very much like an information carrier.
You can read the same segment forward to get one protein and backwards to get another.
It struck us with a tremendous impact.
Without guidance, we would get a life-unfriendly universe. Many organisms have beauty beyond anything that's relevant for their survival value.
The concept of life as a cosmic phenomenon should have many consequences. The question then was, what does one do about it?
Yeah, it's actually in theaters right now.
Yeah.
The story of everything. And I just want to stay on that a second longer. These guys, and I haven't seen it, but I've seen some of the animation, and I just want to play a little short clip that I find just mind blowing, and it shows we've got these little tiny little biological machines in our body. They're so tiny, even a microscope can't see them. But there are trillions of them, and you zoom in on them, and it's like a little factory, man. Put it up there while I'm talking. We won't stay on this long, but look, they're doing this all the time, and I mean, each one of those has its job. And then these are little machines, but they don't get rusted. They're biological. That is just mind blowing. That our bodies make that. The point is that is such complex and such sophisticated technology. We can never get close to that, but it can't occur by accident.
Yeah.
It cannot occur by accident. Anyway, I'm done. I'm shutting up.
Well, we have some great
love that
comments.
stuff.
We have some great comments in the chat, and I just wanted to read a couple of them. Trek says, God adds beauty and grace to functionality. Cindy, a single cell is more complex than can be described. And
yeah, they didn't know that before 1950s, because that's when DNA was discovered. Go ahead.
South Carolina girl says, God doesn't make mistakes. No, he doesn't. Knock my socks off.
No, but he's going to have to explain Democrats to us on this. No.
Yeah.
You got to have the good and evil. We know about
when
that.
we get to heaven, we can ask him about that.
Now, what's this Democrat thing? Okay. You got the platypus and Democrats. I mean, they're like the two big questions.
Yeah. Knock my socks off says, throughout time since it began, Satan has certainly has earthly people trying to disprove God will never change. And that's true. I don't know how much technology we find. There's always going to be those people, mostly Democrats, that are going to try to disprove God. So, amen.
Did somebody say something about a firing squad or something? I don't know.
You did. You said I didn't say it.
Oh, I no wonder it was a good idea.
So anyway, we got a few. Wait a minute, what time is it? How are we doing on time by watching?
Oh,
we got plenty of time.
We got another hour and a half.
I'm gonna show some older cartoons that came up, and Ted Turner died. I just found out.
Ted Turner, Mr. TBS, Mr. CNN.
Yeah, and so I thought I'd bring up some CNN cartoons, maybe.
And how crazy was he to have to marry? What's her name?
Oh my goodness, that told me right now he wasn't that conservative. So.
Yeah, no.
I used to love CNN years and years ago. Remember the headline news every half hour turn?
You know what? I've been talking to some people about we need a new headline news type thing where that's trustworthy. And our friends at Gateway Pundit, we're going to talk with them about that. But by the way, Jim and Joe Hoft are both doing well. You know, they're the twins. Jim owns Gateway Pundit, and Joe has been an international businessman. He also helps on Gateway Pundit. And anyway, identical twins, and they've both been in the hospital at the same time. Joe had heart surgery.
Jim first, and then Joe, right?
Yeah, Joe had a stroke after Jim was going in for heart surgery.
Yeah.
So, but they're doing better, and we want to keep everybody praying for them. We need those guys.
Yeah, amen. And did you have something you wanted to read, or you just posted on X?
No, we don't have to. But Joe just put out a statement earlier, and just basically saying that he's doing a lot better. It was not as bad as it could have been, and he has to use a walker now. He'll probably be in rehab for about 2 weeks.
Yeah,
what he's saying.
Yeah.
So we need to get him back. We need to get him back.
Absolutely.
We got to do the panel of pundits. Too sick for TV.
Too sick for TV. Not too handsome for TV. Too sick for TV.
Yeah.
Yeah. So I'll go through some of these. These are kind of halfway relevant. CNN with Ted Turner. Made Fresh Daily.
Wow. That was 9 years ago.
Yeah, absolutely.
They're still making the same product, aren't they?
Oh, yeah. There's plenty of people out there to eat it up.
Except that big cow, that bull in the back is a little skinnier than he used to be.
Yeah.
He ain't been eating so good.
No. And then manufacturing jobs aren't coming back. This rotten economy is the new normal, because Obama keeps sticking his face in the news, and I don't know of any other president that does what he's done. He even has a house in Washington D.C. to make sure that his legacy doesn't go away. Well, I think it's going away pretty quick.
Oh, his legacy, you can't trust him. This guy is corrupt to the core.
He's a communist Marxist.
He was a Manchurian candidate. More like a girly Manchurian candidate.
Yeah. Well, you have a video, while we're checking it, you have a video of him talking about how it's not right for the DOJ to be used as President Trump's.
Yeah, I got that.
I'll play that since we're right here. We can just intermix this. You got to.
There it is. There it is, right there.
Let's play this because.
And he's such a liar.
Keep Eric Holder in your mind while he says this.
A couple that I followed, even though they weren't law, and I want us. We're going to have to do some work to return to this basic norm, and we probably now have to codify it. The White House shouldn't be able to direct the Attorney General to go around prosecuting whoever.
No, you
technically it's under the executive branch.
Technically,
the norm is that it's independent.
The norm, the idea.
And it's a hard-hitting interviewer too. In case you missed that.
The Attorney General is the people's lawyer. It's not the president's consigliere.
Right, even when it's Bobby Kennedy.
It's Bobby Kennedy. And so two of the core principles of a democracy. We can survive a lot. Bad policy, funky elections. There's a bunch of stuff that we can overcome. We can't overcome.
What he means when he says funky elections, he says that he means honest. We can overcome those, though.
Yeah, we can overcome of the criminal justice system.
Anyway, that's enough of him. Screw him. I can't stand him.
I'm tired of the guy.
His voice.
Well, all the other presidents just went away. Look at Bush. Bush just went back to wherever he went. Clinton kind of stuck around here and there. You see him, but he wasn't very active. A lot of the.
Well, I think the most telling is George Bush hiding with his head in the sand during all of Obama. Didn't say a word, but see, he was just like Obama.
Pretty much.
They were they share the responsibility for the TARP bailout. They absolutely share it. But he's been quiet. He's never spoken up.
Whoops.
Anytime Trump does something good, crickets.
Yep.
But they're all on the same team. Oh, now you need to do a third line, the auto pen.
The auto pen, yeah. Yeah, and then we got the real Robin Hood story.
Wow, that was from 2018.
Yeah, The last one was from 2018 too. This was 2018.
Well, we got to get these. I'm hoping they can get these prices down now because they are.
They may just hurt.
Yeah, I've cut way back on like real meat and vegetables.
Yeah.
It's easy it's a lot easier to eat garbage. It's cheaper to eat garbage than to eat good.
Yeah. Just leave the furniture alone. You don't want to eat that.
Yeah. CNN has not stopped.
Yeah.
They have been nonstop for the last 10 years.
Mm-hmm.
Trump.
Yeah, that's their viewership, though. They got to cater to them, or they wouldn't have any viewers.
They don't have any viewers.
They don't. Yeah.
That's the thing that where there was some speculation that they were getting some money, getting some of that illegal money to just keep pushing out the propaganda.
Maybe Qatar.
Regardless, and then plus they had their they were getting the pharmaceutical money, and that's big money.
That's big.
Because they were basically paying these news companies to not report on them. that's why they were. You heard that 75% of all advertising on cable TV was pharmaceuticals. 75%. That's crazy.
Yeah.
And it's those stupid ass commercials where you see people. Nobody does this stuff. And you got the side effects are like 90% of the commercial because diarrhea, blindness, wiggling toes.
Lon Will says they have a viewership. Not much of one from what I heard.
No, that's another corrupt thing. Like I just hope we get it straightened out.
Absolutely.
And I hate that Abby Phillips. That black chick is so condescending.
Oh yeah.
And I would never watch her. I just see clips of her on X.
Yeah.
She's horrid.
I'm surprised they have Scott Jennings still there. They haven't fired him yet.
I don't see how they'd have to pay me a lot of money to just be around those people.
Well, a lot of Democrats are asking that they fire him. It's surprising because he's really good at sticking up for himself, and he does a really good job. I hate to see him go. I mean, when you're taking on 5 people.
Yeah, he gets ganged up on, but he rips her head off.
I know it.
And that one little boy, they got this little punk on there. I saw the other day that was putting his hand in his face, and Scott dropped a big F-bomb. He said, "Get your effing hand out of my face."
Yeah, I remember that. Yeah.
Okay, you remember what was that ridiculous? Was it another award show or something, or was it something that the Jeff Bezos put on the Met Gala? You see where all those people dressed up in those just bizarre ass costumes?
Yeah.
One actress had like a mannequin connected to her. It was like, what the hell? I mean, that was so. But anyway, they were just so ridiculous. These guys at a construction yard, they made fun of their costumes. And that's what this is. They're making fun of all the fancy costumes because they were just so ridiculous.
Here we go.
And
Walking like a man, hitting like a hammer. She's a juvenile scam. Never was a quitter, tasted like a raindrop. She's got the look. Heavenly bound. Seven's got a number when she's spinning me around. Kissing me a collar. Her loving is a wild dog. She's got the look. She's got the look. She's got the look.
Oh,
okay, that was just fun. That was just fun. But you know what? They had costumes that look like that stuff, man. It's like,
yeah, really
that
bizarre.
can't be comfortable. I mean, they had people wearing furniture, man. I mean, it's like, had a chair.
Yeah.
Like, that can't be comfortable at all. I mean,
Oh,
you can't
my.
even sit in that chair. You have to stand on your head to sit on that chair. And I'm not as limber as I used to be, so I'm going to take a regular chair. Thank you very much.
Well,
let's
you got a closing song for us?
I got an old classic. Imagine that.
You got any more bad jokes to deliver?
Let me see if I have a bad. No, I think I've already embarrassed my family and two more layers of my family tree that have yet to be born. So
I heard you used to smoke and jog at the same time. Whatever happened to that?
Oh, that was unhealthy. So I gave up jogging.
Oh man!
I almost forgot that. Okay, let me get the concert. This is it's Elton John, and it's a live concert, and it was when he still had his voice.
Mm-hmm.
You know, I mean, because he got like something happened to him. There's a lot of rude suggestions, but anyway, and his voice he lost his voice. It's been almost 30 years, I think.
Definitely changed.
Yeah, but anyway, this is when he was good, and it's such a good performance.
Yeah,
thumbs up. Oh,
you gotta find it. Put it up. Yeah,
I
want to
found
say
it.
goodbye to everybody. Thanks in the chat.
Yeah, let's run through this and say bye to Pat and Fancy and Brad. Brad Michaels was in the house. He snuck in.
Yeah, Claudette. Okay, I see. Good to see you back.
Claudette. Yeah. Brad Michaels.
Yeah.
Uh,
Island 911. That looks like a new one. Oh, okay. There she is. Thank you, everybody over in the Rumble chat. Really appreciate it. You guys make it happen. And I want to have a special thank you to Audrey Russo over at Talk, and thank her for coming on. She was amazing. And anyway, you got that video ready? So I haven't quit babbling.
Yeah, it's waiting for you to hit that click.
Hit the click.
Peace out. Thank you all so much, and I hope you come back next week for another exciting adventure of Cartoons Etc.
Cartoons Etc. That's right.
Say the more my work has done, 'cause I live and breathe this Philadelphia freedom. From the day that I was born, I waved the flag. Philadelphia freedom took me knee-high to a man. Yeah, and that peace of mind my daddy never had. Don't you know I love